Hey, what's up everyone? Welcome to Profit Data. So today exactly I'm gonna show you how you can fetch the positions book from the Alice Blue API. Okay, so I must say that if you don't have an account in Alice Blue, please check link in the description and have an account. Alice Blue offers free API for trading purpose as well as fetching data in Python. Okay, so especially as you can see, if you visit your application, Alice Blue application, so exactly you can check, there will be orders and portfolio alert funds screeners will be there. Okay, so suppose there are two tabs especially will be there where exactly after the orders which is like past, if I say that some of the orders which is available here will be some are there will be in a pending and some of them are completed. So which are the trades are completed, it will get in trade sections as well as it will get in positions book. Now if you see in the positions book, exactly we will see that some of the required stuff will be there. Okay, so we can see our symbols and what is the product, whether we are going for NRML, MIS, quantity and previous close if you get to day wise, and if you get to these sections as an MTM and previous close, and the same as you can see, you can check the PNL which is like main point. Okay, and some of buy average, sell average. Okay, and especially the LTP will be there. So these are the things will be there. Now if I get into these sections, say suppose if I have done some kind of a trade and I want to check its PNL. So PNL is very much important. If you are checking positions book, means you are for PNL purpose and whether the trade has been sent to the exchange or not. Okay, so here the things will be there. So if your trade is executed perfectly, it will definitely gonna available here in the positions book. So I'm gonna fetch these things and I'm gonna take out some important things. As of this, as I must say that if I have to kind of modify, if I have to get the PNL and I can put some conditions and I want to get some if this LTP or this PNL is there, the profit should be there for me. Okay, so for me PNL, if say PNL is important, then I'm gonna fetch that one. Okay, otherwise what are the trading symbol is available in the positions, whether it is traded or not. To check that one we need symbol, and so suppose if the what type of LTP it is going on, so you can check. So LTP it is definitely you can check, and one more thing is there, you can check the quantity, buy quantity and sell quantity. So what kind of quantity is that? Okay, and you can do some of the calculation from your side. Okay, for that purpose this position book is very much required. So I'm going to fetch this positions book. Okay, and in the end I try to put this in a Streamlit for in a dashboard. Okay, so we'll gonna see this thing step by step. Okay, so let's go for these things. So suppose if I have to I have done already so many videos on these things, and especially when I do this is important stuff which need to be carried. Okay, and in every video I definitely I have to do some authorization, and whatever the video is I am doing as of right now, it is definitely dependent on the free API. Okay, so to avail that, you just have an account with as of right now I'm going with Alice Blue. To have an account with Alice Blue, so you can avail this free API. Okay, you don't have to pay any kind of a charges over there. Avail these things and you can do certain kind of a conditional trading, say programmatic trading. Okay, for that purpose please go ahead with these things, and this is the major requirement. And I must say that I am going with the authorization. Okay, especially in this character. So whatever I do, I am doing any kind of a video in a series, whatever I present will be a dedicated one. Okay, and say someone is watching as of right now, they didn't watch my any kind of a videos. If they are watching as in fresh visited first time, so I must say that they also will be helpful. So for that purpose, whatever I do in my videos, I especially go through from the beginning part. okay, and I explain I'm keeping some kind of a stack over there, separate things, so anybody can access, you can visit my channel and can access these videos, and I think if they are can get these things, it will be very helpful. So I think by, as you can say, by drop, the water is collected. So right now I'm doing with my videos as of right now. So if you access my videos, it will be very much helpful as an creating an any kind of a buy sell or any kind of a strategy. Okay, so please go ahead and watch the videos. Okay, so it will be very helpful. So let's go for these things. So these are the things which is required. You need an Alice Blue import. Okay, so you need to be installed that one. Pandas is required. You have to give the authorization, so that is required, username, password, and access token. I need to call these things in Alice. Okay, which is giving an Alice Blue, and you are telling that Alice is the variable which I am taking a code, and I write the functions, and whatever it is present, it should be callable. Okay, so you authorize certain things and you are doing some stuff, so you are good to go. So I definitely gonna print the whatever the value is available for me. Okay, so what I have to do is I have to write a function. So I have to say day wise, get day wise underscore positions. Okay, now what happens if I call this stuff, it will gonna print for me. Okay, so we will see this first. Now what happens if I try to put this in this things, so it will be in a JSON, and it pretty much take time to give me this data, and some this data will be in a voluminous. Okay, so to avail these things, you should put it in a data frame. Okay, otherwise I can say you should normalize it. So we'll gonna normalize these things. Okay, so same as these things, you can straight away can call these things and put it in a data frame. Otherwise you can normalize these things with the help of pandas. Okay, so all you have to say it's JSON underscore normalize. Okay, so here we are good to go. So if you normalize, so what happens, it will gonna print you in a data frame. Okay, now what happens, it will be much faster than whatever you have been accessed earlier. Okay, and I have been done an installation, pretty much new installation of Python. If you didn't watch my video, please visit my channel. So I have done installation of Python 3.10.5. okay, previously I was working with the 3.6, and I've been moved to new version. Okay, and I have been done in installation of Sublime Text as well as Streamlit. So now what I have been done for this installation purpose, I'm gonna include in a playlist, so you can watch that thing, or otherwise you can watch as a separate video. So specifically in that video, I've been done only, I've been not done the explanation part, but only the installation I've been carried. Okay, so please visit that one. So whatever the things are will be there will be related to that one. As of right now, I am not utilizing the Sublime Text. I have already other editors as well. I have VS Code, Anaconda, and there are other editors they offer, which I have already have. So according to my need, I am going for it, since I like this ideally. Okay, it is the core Python, whatever the installation I do, I receive from them, so it is good to go. And I think it is pretty much whatever I'm looking for, I'm able to access. So whatever you do as per your convenient, you can go. The text editor is basically a helpful thing for your in a coding part in a much faster way. But in my case, if you are a beginner, or say in my case, I like this stuff because I whatever the help are required are from my side, which I have been already doing from it, and I'm accessing those stuff. Okay, so this is good to me, so I'm continuing this stuff. And somewhere if it is required, I'm definitely gonna code in Sublime Text as well. Okay, and I really require a lightweight thing. Okay, especially if I'm getting with the Sublime Text, I'm not going with other stuff because I don't like some kind of a heavy stuff, which is if I'm coding and it is taking some processing power or something. So for me, something feel like this is light and this is simple, so I'll go with these things. So it will be up to your choice, whichever you want to go. And this thing is as a compatible for any kind of a OS platform, whether it is Linux, Mac. Okay, so for that reason also I prefer this stuff. Okay, so for like suppose if I coded this stuff and I moved to like another platform, so this is what I like, it will be convenient for me, because if I like say suppose if I'm coding in some of VS Code and it is not available in Ubuntu or Mac or something, so it's somewhat like not convenient. Okay, so for that reason I'm utilizing this stuff. And Sublime Text, I think it is available in Linux and Mac. For that reason also you can utilize. Okay, so we can, it is your preference. So right now as we know, we like fetched it, so we are getting some like this JSON format. As I already shown you, the data will be there. So right now what happens, in a data positions all of the data is available. So they exactly told me that you got some status, some success message, and each and everything is there. Okay, so whatever buy amount is there, as you can see, I've been took it some like this in a way where exactly I'm getting like value. Okay, so I'm gonna fetch certain things from that one. So I will check that column. Okay, so the column, as you know, the first of all the data and positions are there, so I'm gonna move that thing. So you need to work it out when exactly you are working with any frame. So this is the way you need to call. Now pandas data frame is very much helpful, so I must say you should go for this one. And I'm gonna call header just a single column. Okay, so I'm gonna close this stuff, and I will call my data positions within this just one column I want to fetch, and I want to check what are the things are there. Okay, so I just, if I say head1, it will definitely gonna fetch just one line. There are two values are available. Okay, so I must say that I will fetch only one thing over there. Okay, just one line. Okay, so only one line has been fetched for me, and I am looking for the column. Okay, so definitely I don't want to get other things, so I just looking for the columns in these things. Okay, and I'm gonna fetch these columns, and I'm gonna only call which is required for me. So I will just say about the columns, and I'll fetch that thing for whatever the things are required. So I need to understand what are the things are available in the column, so I will call this way. So as you can see now there are so many other things are there which you can take it from your point of view. So some of the things which I think when you first take it out, some of the unrealized P&L will be there, which is like the profit is not booked, and say suppose whenever the profit is booked, it is called as unrealized P&L. So whatever the things are there, you can check. And there will be a sell quantity definitely will be there, and which will be helpful, and a buy quantity will be there, which is helpful, realized P&L, and the LTP which will be helpful. Okay, the LTP, and I think I'm looking for, as of right now, the exchange is good. Okay, say instrument token, close price, and all those things which you can refer. Okay, so they have been mentioned the strike price as well, so I'm gonna get that one. Okay, so I will see what other things are available for me. Okay, and the quantity is important for me, so I'm gonna fetch that thing, and I'm gonna see what I've been done. Product is there, and here the trading symbol is there. Okay, so we'll gonna take it over there. Okay, we are not printing every time this one, we'll just keep it here only to understand the format, just for understanding purpose, and we will fetch the required things step by step. So what I am doing right now, the head is good. Okay, so right now I don't want to call this head, and I think I'm fetching with the data positions, and I think I'm clear with that thing. But as of right now, I'm looking for my trading symbol. So what I have to say is like trading underscore symbol. Okay, so I should fetch that first. So trading symbol should be there, so I should fetch that first. So I will check what other trading symbol I have available. Okay, so as you can see 34,700 C is there and 36,200 C is there. So these are the things which I think have been traded. So as you can see, and from this you get to know that while placing the orders, the symbols are a little bit different. As you can see, while like if you are getting with these things, this while such some of the symbols are different, so you should act according. Okay, so which I think I've been explained in my video. So visit my channel and do check the videos. So this is what I have been checking. So if I am looking for suppose at C at 0th column, so whatever the values are there, I just have to say this way. So I will fetch my first symbol, which is 34,700 C, and this is how it will appear for me. Okay, so I will get the symbols in this way. So it is clean, and this type will be format will be there, so we will gonna fetch. Okay, so this is my symbol which I got. I was looking for one more thing which I just checking for the strike price. Okay, so let me check what is there in the strike underscore price. Okay, and see what are the things is available. So if I fetch at the value which I was talking about, which is 34,700, so what is the strike price which I am getting here? So it is 34,700. So that's how you get the strike price as well. Okay, so these are the wonderful things will be there which I must fetch. And one more thing which is say I already booked the profit, so I'm gonna check this realized PNL. Okay, so whatever the things I'm doing them here, see, especially this positions book, if you are doing some conditional trading, this will helpful in your to check the conditions. Okay, especially to authorize that everything is good or not. Okay, so this is how you do. So what is my first realized PNL which I just took it? So that is important for me, so I'm gonna fetch these things and see how it works. Okay, so 7,077 rupees, 7,000. So this is my PNL which I fetched, and here everything is awesome. So what I'm gonna do is like whatever the things are required, if you want to normalize your thing and you want to call them in in a data frame, so I think you have been already you need to name your data frame whichever you are fetching. So from that purpose, what happens, whatever the things you are required, just name them and it will fetch for you. So whatever the positions are there, I definitely want this stuff, so I want the data of those things, so I will say them as a data, or as I can say data underscore positions. I just want to name the variable as indifferent, and I will mention them in my in a positions in a data frame in a clean way if I have to say. Okay, so what are the things are required for me? Okay, so if I have say suppose what is unrealized PNL is there for me, so I will say this way, unrealized PNL. Okay, now what happens, I definitely required a realized PNL, so for that reason I can access. So whatever the required things are there, I just have to name that column. Okay, so for that reason I've been already shown to you. Now what happens, I required a buy quantity. Okay, so for that reason I can say this way, so this is my buy quantity. Okay, and next is I required a trading symbol. Okay, trading quantity, trading symbol is done. If I required a product, I can take the product. Okay, and after that I think if I required strike price, I will take this way. and if I am looking for the instrument token, and cell quantity is very much important, so you can take these things. Okay, so after normalizing, just call this way, so it will be good, and in a clean way you can fetch whatever you're looking for. Okay, and other things, say if I'm cleaning this stuff, so whatever the things are required I just took it. Say close price, if it is required I can fetch the close price. Okay, and I'm looking for the LTP as well. Okay, so I will say the LTP, and if I am looking for the close price, that is also good to go. Okay, so if I say close price means previous close, whatever I get, so I just closed it, so I think we are good to go, and I will call this thing as of right now in front of you, so we'll see this. So I'll say print data underscore position. It is same calling your data frame. So this is how you can normalize your JSON with the help of pandas. Okay, and call them in a data frame, required columns, just fetch these things and you are good to go. Okay, so I think I got the things which is required for me, and see, I think I've been created the column for myself, I've been created as I required. Okay, so as you can see, the realized PNL which I was fetching, and even things are available as in column. Okay, so whatever the things I want to fetch, I can do that. Okay, so suppose if I have to get my trading symbol at first, okay, then any other things I will do this way. Okay, so that's, I think that is good to go. So we fetched, and right now, so whichever way you want, you just fetch them and take it out, those things. Now I will put in a Streamlit and I will show you in a dashboard. So if you are not aware about the Streamlit, I must say that I have been done a video regarding the Python installation. You watch that one, you will get to know about this installation and how you can carry. Now the simple thing is there, I have to call a Streamlit, so I will say import Streamlit as est, and one more thing is there, I want to name them, which have been already done in my video, which I will say as a programmatic trading dashboard. Okay, so I wanna name my header this way. So if you are not, if you like, purely don't want to things like create a GUI and interactive dashboard, I must say that you should go with the Streamlit. Okay, and this is how you should call. Okay, we will definitely gonna do more and more videos regarding to these things, and I will gonna explain. As of right now, this how so many HTML CSS coding part will be there, where exactly you have to mention each and everything to get a GUI dashboard in a browser. So instead of to avoid this, Streamlit is very good. So I'm going to show you how just a simple coding stuff of your, say, talking about data frame, which you are you want to check as in positions, will do a wonderful job. This is how it will gonna do. And when I am doing this stuff, okay, so I just have to do nothing. I will definitely get in. So suppose if I am doing any kind of a step or this one, I'm gonna show you a workaround. Okay, so first of all, I need to call the path wherever my file is there. So I have to say this way. Okay, so I will call it same, though I can fetch what I am looking for easily. Okay, but I'll get the same, and I definitely know my path where exactly it is there. so it's easy to call what I'm looking for. Okay, so here where my each and everything is stored as in positions, fetching positions book. So all I have to say is like Streamlit run, and I'll just name them the Streamlit Python file name, and I will run them. And now what happens, it automatically opens the browser for me, and it will run my dashboard and the programs which have been done in these things. Okay, so as you can see, while fetching this, while doing this stuff in a data frame positions, you know what happens, the things which I am looking is quite different. Okay, so we'll check these things. So as you can see, things are available. Okay, so whatever the things I'm looking for, I'm fetching it. Okay, and you know, some other times what happens when you are looking for you know, there are certain other things will be there, and to create this stuff right now, there are so many other things coding as you need to do, but in case of Streamlit it was way perfect. Okay, and in these things I believe if you are going with any kind of a semi-automatic process, okay, half through yourself, half through this one, or any kind of analysis purpose, I must say that you should utilize this Streamlit. Okay, now what happens is, suppose if I am printing in a data frame, and you know, those things which are available for me, you know, it is not easy to access, and certain things like, you know, which I need to get is the printing statement which I am not getting properly. But in this case, if I give certain things certain value, it will easy for me to access all those things. Okay, so I must say that you should try this stuff, okay, by yourself, and you should look it out how you should utilize more and more, and what should I do with these things. Okay, so this is how you will fetch each and everything, and this is the thing which you are fetching the data frame. You can customize more and more as per your requirement. Okay, you can go and can check and just code, it will be helpful. Now one thing is, I just want to shift this realize PNL by left side, and I just do in my this text editor and without running this Python, and still it will be helpful. So I'm going to show you how I'm going to do. So all I have to say is like this realize PNL, I will put it in a left side. So now what happens, if I just save this and without running, and in case of like say suppose if I am getting in Flask, so what it will do is like I have to run them first, run once again, then refresh, and I have to do all those things. But in this case, if you just refresh, you see the wonder things. So whatever the things will be there, it will access. So it is kind of a server is built on, and each and everything will be compiled in your browser itself. So as you can see, without running Python, it is easy to access. So just refresh and you got what you are looking for. So I think it is wonderful to go. You got the columns whichever I am looking for, and you access those things which you have been done. So any kind of things which as an app you are looking for, this is good to go. So things are already inbuilt, so do utilize this stuff. And if you are not aware about the Streamlit, please go watch that video which have been already described. So I must say I'll wind it up here. Thanks for watching. Please do like, share and subscribe. If you got any doubt regarding this video, please do comment below. If you have any other queries or requirements, please do contact me direct via WhatsApp. Thank you.